Let's say you were in the acting game for a while. You took a little break and now you're looking to restart your acting career. I've got some advice and some ideas for that. That is a question that I get asked a lot about, and I think that's wonderful. First of all, I think people are oftentimes so apologetic. I don't know how to start again. That's okay. You've already done it, so you've already gotten a little bit of experience. And with acting, life experience always makes you a better actor, so don't worry about that at all. First thing I would do is I would look at any of the contacts that you had when you were acting before. Your old managers or agents, casting people that used to like you and bring you in, people that you worked for, producers, directors. I would reach out to any of those people that you can. Maybe you can reach out to them on social media. Maybe you're not into social media. Maybe it's time to look at that in a new way, as a way for using it for your career as well as personal stuff. Self-tapes. If you've taken a break of more than 2 years, self-tapes have changed the landscape. So you might want to take an audition technique class. You might want to make sure that you've got a self-tape setup, that you understand how to do self-tapes. You might want to start practicing those. You might want to get into an acting class. I mean, I really believe in them, otherwise I wouldn't be doing this. To connect with other actors, especially if you're an older actor, it's wonderful. You'll get all the great, juicy, meaty roles. So we are craving older actors in acting class. Maybe you were a child actor before, so things are very different if you're returning now in your late 20s, for instance. Maybe you went off and went to college and had a career and the acting is still calling you. We welcome you back. Trust me, nobody's unhappy to see you there. Maybe you worked a lot, you're a professional working actor, but maybe you might want to start in a beginning level class. Maybe you might want to reignite that passion and that love you have for acting. You might want to get into an improv class. There's so many different maybe a combat class. These things kind of get you connections, get you excited about what it is that you're doing. Maybe there's roles that you never were able to tackle before, and those will be good. I love reading books too. The reason I say this is I was thinking about Barbra Streisand and her talking about her acting journey and some of the roles that she played, Medea when she was 16. You know, but once you're the right age to play Medea, that could be a wonderful role. You know, now you're age appropriate for some of these roles. Maybe you didn't do commercials before. Commercials are wonderful. It's a wonderful way to get back into the business. Maybe you might want to check out a commercial class or look at an agency and get your feet wet again with commercially. Were you a SAG actor before? Have you gone on to any kind of honorable withdrawal or go and check in with SAG? Make sure that you are up to date and you're ready to work. And they have wonderful professional classes to help as well to get reconnected. Maybe you weren't in the Screen Actors Guild before. Maybe now you want to make that your goal to be able to join and to look at what you need to do. So maybe you might want to look at doing background work. Background work and commercials are two wonderful ways to get into the union. So there's all of these opportunities, maybe making sure, I feel like I say this in almost every one of my videos, but your casting profiles are up to date. Maybe you haven't looked at your casting profiles in 10 years. Well, you're going to need some new pictures. You're going to need to update your skills, maybe your age range, getting new headshots. I remember, because I was in the business for a very long time, you know, when I first started, all the headshots were black and white, and then they all turned to color, and now we barely ever print any headshots anymore. They're all digital. So there's, you know, the march of time, but you can catch up, trust me. If I can, you can. maybe you've always wanted to take a dance class. I think every actor should take a dance class, and I think they should continue to take a dance class. One of my good friends, 93 years old, and I just went and saw her tap dancing, and it was fantastic. So if you're over 93, you can still go take a tap dancing class. You could take a voice class. You can take, I think I mentioned improv, maybe a stand-up. A lot of things just to get out there and get reconnected to the people and to the energy of being back in the business. But mostly what I want is for you to get reconnected and then get working, right? And trust me, there are roles and there is a place for you in this business. So I'm really glad to have you back in the business. So please like and subscribe, comment, get into that business. Restart with liking, commenting, subscribing, and I will see you next week. Take a little, so,